Okay, so let's continue. All right, yeah, just mean something here. Wait, sorry, I need to do something here first. Give me a short moment. Because my recording is on, I need to do something here. Okay. Okay, so first of all, right, there's this media mongol who says that, right, his name is Barry. Barry Diller says that, right, cryptocurrency are a con. Wow, okay. He said this to CNBC. He said that this is a nut so, okay. Said that this whole thing itself is crap in a way, and he thinks that this is a con job. So eventually the market will crash. How you think? You think is it possible? You guys are the crypto lovers, right? I think if you see this guy on the street, you'll be looking at him. Okay. Now this is the guy. This is the IAC chairman. He says that, right, this is really a con job in a way. All right. So he says that, right, this is really not possible, and he don't believe in that, and he believes that there will be more selling to come. So how you think? All right. I think if you see this, likely you're not happy for it, but you have to be truthful that there are people not happy with this. There are people who say that this is going to become this one of the biggest potential scam in the market, the biggest Ponzi. There's a lot of calls on it. But I will say something up here. It is the same thing for any asset class, almost everything. But there are times whereby we do see something that, like last time in 2018, the ICO coins, remember that ICO token, and it came out very badly. Then of course everything was wiped out back then. So of course now after many years later, maybe it's not the same thing. But of course, memory sticks, okay? But don't worry, Bitcoin bull Tom Lee. Wow, this guy, Tom Lee says that you'll hit 100,000. Whoa! And by year end, and this one is taken for you by May 24. Now, wow, 100,000. Today, what's the price again? 38,000. So if you buy Bitcoin now at 38,000, you hold for under 100,000, you make how much money? You make more than 100%. Wow, you see? So isn't that cool, right? So you come here for MAO, and then of that you get a tip from this in a way, and then you get to make 100% gain by how many? 6 months time. Oh my God, 6 months to make 100%. Hey, this is better than all Ponzi in the world, correct? So now the thing is this, in case you don't know who the hell is Tom Lee, now this is how it looks like in case. All right, I know one thing, like getting more and more flashy, that's for sure. Okay, so this guy is, you can go and Google him, Tom Lee. He's actually one with the laser eye Lee, right? So he has been pretty accurate over the last 3 years, whether it's stock market or crypto, he was spot on. All right, let me read to you his history a little bit. Now, last year itself, right, he already said that the Bitcoin will go high. And of course, he was pretty accurate with that. So now he's saying that, right, no worries, there will be more outside to go, and he sees 100,000. So you can actually Google on this particular article and about this guy called Tom Lee, okay? So of course, the thing is this, I told you guys, if it's 55,000 and you go to 100,000, I mean the return is less than 100%. It is good, but it's not that fantastic. So, but if the Bitcoin is at 30,000, I mentioned this before, and you go to 100,000, hey, not bad. 3-time return, I like. So I will give you my levels. My level is either 30,000, 25, or 20,000. That means that if I can see Bitcoin at 30,000, I'll buy some. If I see 25,000, I'll buy a bit more. Hit 20,000, I will buy a little bit more than more. Okay, you got my point? Because that makes sense, because the ROI now makes a lot of sense, because if I were to have bought a lot, I'm sure the boys will be buying a lot at those prices. And let's say we don't know about this year hitting 100,000, even next year hit 100,000, it's 5 times or 4 times or 3 times your income. I mean, your so-called investment. I think that will be much better for an ROI. What do you agree? Do you agree with this strategy? So if you agree, hit the word agree right now. If you disagree, can you share with me your reason for to disagree with me? Right, let me hear you out, guys. Okay, so you see that our MAO itself is just not going to be just one way. I thought so boring, Yeah, it'd be different. For those who are my students, right? Tomorrow, right, my MAO I have to shift house really. I cannot be staying at home. Really. Yeah, tomorrow morning, what MAO itself, right? You'll be seeing me in the office very early. Yeah, because after my morning MAO itself, right? I have my meeting with the traders. And this thing, it means I've been yapping non-stop from 8:30 until 12 o'clock. So my wife said, no, enough. Okay, all right. So how many of you agree? Let's take a look right here as well. Wow, okay, there's a lot of agree at the moment. Okay, wow, sounds good, huh? Okay. So of course you say, Kel, but now the Bitcoin is at 38,000 already. Then you tell me 30,000. This is like hindsight saying, no, no, no. No, I already tell you guys that if you're gonna buy, it's by 30,000. All right, so just put it there. Put the buy limit there itself. I think that you can consider doing that. All right, because you never know what will happen. Okay. All right, cool. I given you my verdict here itself. 30,000 buy some. 25,000 buy a bit more than some. Then at 20,000 buy more than the one that you bought earlier. All right, but that is going at 5,000 figure. Now, don't ask me if you go down to 15,000, will you buy more? Definitely, I'll buy even more. But you tell me that Bitcoin go down to 20,000, 15,000, I kind of think that it's not very possible. Now, I was sharing, having lunch with a couple of friends, not, of course, not together. We actually been talking over it itself through our this Zoom. So what happened is that we talk about this, okay, and we say that right, is it possible that Bitcoin go down to zero? Now I can tell you this: the main point is absolutely not possible. Why is that? So I'll give you an example. You know that there's a lot of big banks have been calling their wealthy clients to get into Bitcoin, and they also explicitly mentioned that they get into cryptocurrency. So obviously itself, right, it is not possible for the coins to go down to zero level. Because if it happens, wow, I can guarantee you the legal suit on these companies will be very big. So I don't think that will happen in my perspective. You tell me that would there be more shaking, more downside, more volatility? I guarantee you sure have. But I don't deny that. I'm very sure that this Bitcoin will not go down to zero, at least from my perspective. Okay. All right. So that is how I see it. Okay. So you may not trust Tom Lee, because he's just an analyst, right? You may say, okay, then you must trust this guy now, okay? Now look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin went down all the way to below 32,000, right? That was on Sunday. Then on Sunday itself, it recovered from 32,000 all the way back to down 39,000, 38,000. So what happened? What propelled the market to go from this point here to here? All right. So this is the guy, Elon Musk. Once again, the crypto king has spoken. Now, crypto king is I put his name on. I mean, seriously, he's the only one talking now, non-stop. All right, so he says that he talked to the North American Bitcoin miners, and that causes the price to go higher. Wow, so the king has spoken to some of the miners, and apparently it's after some active discussion, suddenly the Bitcoin by itself can go up, okay? So let me give you timeline, okay? It was 38,000, okay, when Elon Musk tweeted that, spoke with some North American Bitcoin miners, and after they finished, wow, immediately this is the exact tweet that he tweeted. In minutes, the thing shot up by 39,500. So basically itself, right, you can make 5% in just a few minutes. Okay, so you think about this. If I'm Elon Musk, example, if I am Elon Musk and I want to tweet something that's so positive, you think that what would I do before that itself? Think about this. This guy is now having the Midas touch. So if I have the Midas touch, I have my right hand is Midas touch, my left hand, what do you think I will do first? So you see, it is not that difficult to know that why is it not possible unless seriously this guy is going to be, something will happen to him. If not itself, right, I think that as long as this guy is around, right, you don't need to be worried much. But of course, a lower price will be a very good idea for you to make sure your portfolio grows nicely. So of course, he's been tweeting non-stop. I mean, follow his tweet until I really kind of lost track already. But you can see that a lot of people come back to reply to him. And of course, we have other guy, Michael. He also came in and talked about other things and stuff like that. So you can see that it's very serious. And he also talked about Dogecoin. And he said, if you are able to help him to develop Doge, all right, email, so-called tweet him in a way. So wow, is it going to tell me that he's very confident in Doge? Now I'm going to tell you up front here, seriously, if you have some money at home, rather than you buy lottery ticket, buy 4D, seriously, yeah, I'm going to buy some Doge, okay? But you can buy it in stages again. You don't need to jump in right now to buy. Just slowly buy. So what's the Doge price right now? Anybody can tell me what's Dogecoin right now in terms of price? Anyone can tell me what's the coin of Dogecoin? Okay, Leon, 36 cents, okay? All right, 36 cents, yeah. So why don't let's do this of yourself favor? So same thing again that what you do for the Bitcoin, every 5 cents, you just put a level. So 35 cents, if you really want to start at this point now, can try, but I will say maybe not 30 cents. So 30 cents, you buy some, 25 cents, you buy more, 20 cents, you buy a lot more. Okay, just leave it there. Now, if you think about this, if Dogecoin can really go to $1, you again make about 4 times to 5 times your investment. But the fact is, Dogecoin really don't need to go to Bitcoin level, go to maybe $1, go to $100, just $100, okay? I can tell you this as well, right? Okay, there's a lot of profit. So that's why consider, okay? My point is this, between all the coins itself, all right, my favorite is still the same, the 4 of them, okay? Bitcoin, Ethereum, ADA, and Dogecoin. All right, these 4 of them. The rest is like XRP, all this. It's not that I don't like it, just that maybe I just don't have the same feel for the rest of them. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe they'll be better, but this 4 is in my portfolio. All right, so consider, okay? Now, will Dogecoin go to $100? Well, I'm going to write it here just for the sake of writing it as a record. All right. Knowing Elon Musk and all the publicity they have been giving to, right? Today is the 25th of May, right? To write it down. And now the Dogecoin is at 36 cents, right? Okay. I kind of believe that, right? If nothing stupidly go wrong, that means that we're talking about really cryptocurrency is still around by the time we see this. As long as it's still around, I am very confident to tell you that we really can see $100. I know by saying this, I'm crazier than Elon Musk, but I believe in that. All right, now how long will this be? I don't know. Maybe 3 years, maybe 5 years. I don't know. But why don't just start now first? Just put it there and you never know, right? So why don't just put there and leave it there and see where it goes? So if you buy at 36 cents, let's say you buy $1,000. All right. So anyone can tell me if let's say from 36 cents to $100, how many times is that in profit? How many times is that? So it's about how many? 300 times? Around there? 300 times. So you put $1,000 into that, and if the market really goes up to $100, example, you make 300 times. So 1,000 times by 300 times, how much do you get? How much is that? Can you tell me? If I buy $1,000 worth of Bitcoin, of Dogecoin right now at 36 cents, and it go to $100, how much will I make? Anyone? Good with mathematics? Exactly. I didn't count on this, but I just basically it's like 300K, right? Yeah, around there. Correct or not? Yes. So 1,000 becomes 300K. Wow, not bad, right? Which in fixed it. Even you go and buy a lottery ticket, you buy $1,000 worth. Okay, not likely you're going to strike. Okay, so it's just going to the Singapore funds. Okay, so just put $1,000. Don't care, don't bother. If it ever happen, if you go to $100, you're going to make 300,000 richer. So think about this. Just for the fun of it, for the fun, don't get into too much in this. Don't go crazy. If this $100 can really go to $1,000, if this $100 can go to $1,000 for some reason, or whatever reason is there, okay, that means this $1,000 that you're putting in, right, will become $3 million, or to be correct, 2.76 million, based on I'm seeing now from Wei Song's sharing. So $1,000 to make 2.7 million potential. Hey, not bad, right? Correct, but I'm sure maybe halfway already, many of you will have taken off already. So I tell myself this, I'm going to buy $1,000 worth of Dogecoin, just put it there, and I don't care. And maybe one day I wake up and see, oh, Dogecoin 100, and yeah, I'm just sell. That's about $2 million. So something like that, okay? Rather than you spend your money buying lottery ticket, I buy enough lottery ticket and buy now Toto and 40. I'm pretty sure I paid more than $1,000 to Singapore society. So I'm sure that, right, if I use it on the right, better way, right, it will be much better, in my personal opinion. Okay, so you got an idea now? Okay, you got an idea? Okay, so that is my personal sharing, not implying anything. Please do not think that, oh, telling me that you go to 1,000. I don't think that way, okay? I never said that. Okay? Okay, so that is how I see Dogecoin in the coming years, 3 to 5 years. Okay, that's only if that's it, right? All right, so let's continue. So based on that itself, right, we can see on our trade side yesterday, even though Bitcoin has traveled upwards, right, we have also our fair share of losses. We have total 6 trades yesterday on Bitcoin. 1 win, 2 win, 3 wins, 2 big wins, 1 small win. All right, losses is always the same. So we have 3 losses here. So basically itself, right, we don't have 100% record. Okay, some people say that they have 100% record. We don't have. Okay, we always have around there. So our Bitcoin is about this 50% yesterday. Our Ethereum was better. Ethereum yesterday was a full score, 4-4. That means 4 wins out of 4 trades. Now look at it. It's very simple. You look for the color change. Blue turn to green. Look up. Yellow, red turns to yellow. You buy, and that's it. Yesterday, if you follow this rule, you will actually make 4 wins out of 4 trades. So that is how it is overall itself in terms of this Bitcoin and Ethereum trading from us using the TWB system. Okay, so that is the Bitcoin. So now let us go live to see how it's the fundamental, what is the technical analysis for the market right now. Okay, so we can see on this side now, we do see a KCX blinking at the bottom here. Those looks positive. Okay, hold on, just give me a short moment. Okay, you can see that the KCX blink around here. All right, so we move up, it's still the red bar. So there's no red to yellow yet. So we need to wait for a while, but we do see a KSI jump yesterday. KSI jump yesterday. So that means that the whales came in to buy, and that's probably answer you why that when the Elon Musk, when he texts, right, you can see that he really causes the whales to come in to buy. So our indicator has spotted that very nicely. So at the moment now, based on what we are seeing, it seems to be still able to go up. But we have to wait for a while because the bar is still red in color. So there's no buy for time being, all right, for day chart. For intraday chart today, well, not too bad. Let's take a look. Intraday means what's happening right now. Okay, so you can see right here live. Right, so this morning we have a trade here. Color change, red to blue to green. And after that, you look at red to yellow, you buy. And of course, straight away, Bitcoin went up. So you get a triple ticks here. Then after that, you waited for it to come back down. The blue turned to green already. You wait. And then you see this. Red turned to yellow, you buy. But unfortunately, we will stop out. Okay, stop out. Then after that, at the moment after that, we can go in again at this point. Even though there's no KCX, but because the first trade was a stop out trade, the next color change you can enter. So at the moment now, we are still okay, slightly in the profit. So at the moment now, total 3 trades, 1 win, 1 big win. In fact, 1 big win, then 1 loss, and now currently still ongoing trade. Okay, okay. So that is how you can utilize our system to trade in the market. And this is Ethereum. That's Ethereum. Now, Ethereum also having the same thing, that is a KCX at the bottom of the screen. So which means that anytime the market turns from red to yellow, it will be a buy. Now, we can see also there's a KSI jump. So the last 3 days or 4 days, you can see that the Ethereum couldn't go down because the boys or the whales have been buying. That's why if you have the KCX indicator, the KSI indicator, you will know exactly what to do when the days like this. So those people who've been buying the last few days, why the price goes up? Because the boys also been buying. So at least you know you didn't buy on just you didn't buy for fun. You actually know what is actually happening right now. Okay, so that is what is happening on the Ethereum. Let's look at the 5-minute chart. The 5-minute chart for today, you can see very clearly that if you follow the rules, the thing turns from blue to green. Look out for red to yellow. You buy. Wow! Immediately, first big wave go up, triple ticks. Then after that, blue turn to green again. Okay, you wouldn't have been able to buy here because the market did not go above the opening price entry bar. So this is the now trade. Then after that, here the thing turns again, blue to green. Yeah, here we entered, but got stop out. Then after that, now we enter here again, and now we are in profitable position. So you see that? So total 3 trades, 2 wins and 1 loss. All right, so you can see we are very open with our sharing We win, we lose, we get to tell you, inform you exactly what it is. All right, that is the using the TWB chart, using conventional. Well, conventional Bitcoin is now about to stay above the MA11. All right, it's about there. So this could be a very important pivotal. If the market stays above the MA11, then we may see some recovery on the Bitcoin. Because the last time when this happened, you can see over here, when the Bitcoin stays above the MA11, that's whereby the price really recovers quite a fair bit. All right, but that was during the bull movement. Right, over now at this moment here, you can see right now, maybe we will see that. But if the market eventually fails to stay above the MA11, then of course the selling may bring it back down to 34,000 level again. Okay, so that is Bitcoin. Now for Ethereum, it is having the same thing. Ethereum now is trying to stay above the MA11. All right, so once if you stay above 11 itself, right, based on what we saw previously, the market can also start the bull movement. So I kind of say that right now, Ethereum and bull and this Bitcoin are all at a very precarious position. So after today, then it'll be clearer. So I don't think that you should jump in to buy today unless you don't mind taking the risk. If not, just give yourself one more day, watch the market closer, and then do your final decision. Okay, so that is my view on the Bitcoin market. All right, and Ethereum. Okay, so that is to cover the crypto sharing. So let's now go to our this global market and just take a look right now on global market. Fred, I haven't really go into Bitcoin. Sorry, because first of all, I have these 4 coins already. So I don't know really much of Bitcoin. I didn't really study much. So I will be the worst person to ask. All right, I did heard people buying lead, but I will not go into that because I didn't study this. Okay, so apology, Fred. Maybe ask some expert here. So I just know how the scatter 4 works. Okay, so look at the Dow Jones today. Now Dow Jones is trading higher now, as you can see. It's above MLP, above moving average. That's why you can see that the Dow is trading higher. That's a good news. The Nasdaq is also doing that, above MLP, above the moving average. So that's why the Nasdaq is also going up. S&P 500 also doing that. BNB and is staying above the opening price. So everything for the Dow Jones, Nasdaq, and S&P, they're all trading higher right now. So it's a very good thing. All right, at least for the equity market. The Hang Seng is the one that really, wow, look at it, Hang Seng. Hang Seng really shoot up all the way now to 28,900 level. It's up by 500 points in a single day. So what's the news? I don't know, but I can see that China A50 shoot up quite a fair bit, covering a lot of gaps in between. So maybe, as I told you guys, since here, I told you that some Chinese funds, some government funds come in to buy. But I will want to stress one very important thing about downtrend channel is that when the market is downtrend and if the market closes at day high, next day must be very careful, okay? So both Hang Seng and the Dow Jones are actually, Hang Seng and China A50 are actually downtrend movement. So we can see that whenever the market closes at day high or near the day high, the next day there should be profit taking. So if you have not bought it earlier today, I will suggest you not to chase. Okay, so think about it. Now DAX, I told you will see a new all-time high. It really happened. So it has traded at 15,604 and now it's trading about 15,578. So yeah, indeed, this is the market right now. So DAX, as long as they above OP, it's okay. But then because it's gap up, right? So maybe you want to take a look whether it can stay above the opening of the day. All right. Now in terms of chart wise, there's no resistance now except for MLP. Yeah, just draw it properly for you. Yeah, somewhere here. Okay. Now for gold market, wow, look at it. Gold is now back up again. Gold is back up. It is hit the 50% mark at 175 and then recover. Now, so gold, as I said, it's above the moving average at the moment now. It's pretty strong. So there's no real reason to sell gold until it breaks a certain key point, which is 175. Okay, so silver has also recovered after gold recovered. So silver now is trying to stay above the $27.20 level. In chart wise, you can see this is our TWB chart. You can see that gold really have a very big movement here. So not too sure what causes this. It could be the dollar, it could be something else, but this is what's happening right now. So usually a big movement like this, you should carry further upside. So there is a possibility for gold to go for 1894 later. If let's say gold can stay afloat up. So 1894 will be the level that gold could be going if let's say the market can stay above P2 for today. All right, so 1894. Okay. All right, so that is all for today. I hope that you enjoyed this afternoon MAO. To you guys about my view on Bitcoin, I am saying that right, we can try on Bitcoin, but I would rather wait for the numbers to be a little bit much more easier to accept. Right, like what I told you guys, if Bitcoin can really stay above 43,000, it'll be safer. If not, it's right, any price down to 35,000, 30,000, 25,000, all these levels, every 5,000, you can take a look. Okay, all right, guys, thank you so much. Have a great day. This for those who are my students, please wait for the next Zoom message. We will have our Super Tuesday. Okay, see you then. Bye bye.